In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the stock count module. First, click on stock and stock count. Here you will see a list of your previous stock count entries along with their details. Now, to add a new stock count entry, all you have to do is just click on add new item over here. After that, you'll be brought to the stock count details add page where you can add a new stock count entry. So first, start by selecting your branch. So in my case, it's main branch. And next, fill in the description of this stock count. So let's say this is the stock count for December 2024. After that, I'll click on save. And your stock count entry will be created in the system. Moving on, you can go to the location stock count section over here, and you will see a list of locations that are associated with your selected branch over here, along with their total quantity on hand. So if you're planning to count the stock of a particular location, all you have to do is just find them in this list and click on count over here. Now, once you're in the stock count page, you can see all items that are in this particular location. Other than that, you will also be given multiple tabs, which are the upload items tab, the multiple items tab, and the single items tab. They all serve the same purpose, but with different functions. So for upload item tabs, you can download an Excel template over here and fill in your item count in the Excel file. After that, you can upload that into the system and the system will automatically enter your item counts. Moving on to multiple items, here the system will automatically show you all the items that are in this location along with their quantity on hand and cost price. And here you can fill in your physical count quantity one by one. And for the single item tab, you can search for a particular item that is in this location and fill in their physical count quantity. So first, I'll start with the upload items tab. So once you're here, the first thing you should do is to read the notes regarding the process of uploading stock counts to an Excel file. And after you're done, you can click on download Excel template over here. The system will then download a file named upload stock count template. And after you open it, it should look something like this. Keep in mind that this Excel file is empty when you first download it, and I've already filled in everything in advance for this video's demonstration purposes. So after you fill in all the inventory codes and physical count quantities, you can click on save and go back to the Webmax ERP system. So the next step is to click on browse over here and find your Excel file. So in my case, it's upload stock count template over here, and I'll select it. After that, I'll click on upload. The system will then automatically fill in all stock counts that were in the Excel file. So as you can see here, the system has filled in every stock along with their current cumulative quantity and also calculated the quantity difference. So if you would like to delete any entries, you can also click on delete over here. That's it for the upload items tab. Now we'll move on to the multiple items tab. As you can see here, since I've already uploaded the stock counts to an Excel file in the upload items tab, the system will also automatically fill in the physical count quantity over here. If you would like to edit any of them, you can just do your editing like so. And after you're done, you can click on update. So you do so, the system will automatically update your quantity. Now we'll move on to the single item tab. In this tab, you will have the ability to search for a particular item code. So let's say in my case, TAC009. After that, you can click on lookup. Keep in mind that you can also search for the item using the sheet number as well. And as you can see here, after I've clicked on lookup, the system will select the item for me and display its information. So for physical count quantity, we can also fill it in. So let's say it's 190 and we'll click on save. After that, the system will display a success prompt. And as you can see, the system has updated our quantity down here. So after you finish counting all the stock, you can click on exit. As you can see, our total physical counted column has been updated for this particular location. Other than that, if you would like to print out the physical count report, you can also click on print over here. And the system will let you print out the inventory count report for that particular location, where you can then print out and write down your physical count quantity and remark manually by hand. So going back, after you finish counting the stock for all your locations, you can then go down here to stock variance details, where the system will display all stock that have quantity differences between their quantity on hand and current cumulative quantity. The system will also give you a remark such as stock loss for negative quantity and extra quantity for extra stock. Now after you've double checked everything and you're sure that you've counted everything correctly, you can click on confirm to save your entry. Click on OK. And your entry will now be saved. Keep in mind that after you do so, you will no longer be able to edit any of your counts. So be sure to double check once more before you confirm your stock count. Continuing on, if you would like to generate a report for this stock count, you can click on generate report over here. And the system will generate a stock count report for you at the very bottom. Here you will see the item codes, the locations, description of the items, unit price, quantity on hand, actual quantity, their quantity differences which will be highlighted, and the quantity on hand amount, actual quantity amount, and your gain loss amount. If you would like to export this report into PDF format, you can click on Export to PDF over here. And the system will bring you to the printing page where you can either save this report as PDF or print out the stock count report. So that's it for the stock count details adding process. So now we'll click on Exit and we'll return to the stock count module main menu. Now, as you may have noticed, some entries are able to be edited and deleted while some can only be viewed. Well, this is because their status are closed and open respectively. So how do you change these statuses? Well, for open statuses, which are the ones you can edit by clicking on the edit button over here, as you can see, I have yet to confirm this stock count entry. So when I click on exit, their status will remain open. However, for closed entries, it means that I have already clicked on confirm over here. This is why the system will ask you again before you click on OK. The reason being that after you do so, you will no longer be able to delete or edit your stock count entries. So for open status entries, if you would like to continue counting your stock or edit some information, you can click on edit over here and continue counting stock or printing your reports. You can also change your description, and after you do so, you can click on save to save your description change. After you're done, you can click on confirm. Or if you would like to save it to continue counting in another time, you can click on exit. And if you would like to delete an open status entry, you can also click on delete over here. Keep in mind that after you delete this entry, you will no longer be able to recover your entry. So for now, I'll click on cancel. And for entries that have the closed status, you can click on view. After that, it will bring you to the stock count details edit page where you can view all your stock counts and also generate a report like I demonstrated just now during the add process. So it's basically the same here. You can see the stock count report after you click on generate report, and you can also export them to PDF. Going back. Now, let's say you want to search for a particular stock count entry in this list. Well, instead of searching for them one by one, you can utilize either the search bar down here or the search bar up here. The difference being that the search bar down here is more generic and can only search for keywords inside this list, while the search bar up here is more specific and can search for specific values within certain columns. So let's say I want to search for the keyword break in this list. As you can see, the system will only return to me entries with break in any of their columns. Now, while this is useful for quick and generic searches, what if I want to be more specific? So let's say I only want to search for entries that have the closed status. Well, all I have to do is just go to a search bar up here, and in status, I'll select closed. After that, I'll click on search. And as you can see, the system will only return to me all entries that have the closed status. Now, other than using the search bar, if you would like to filter the entries based on column values, you can also utilize the funnel icon over here. So let's say I select these three and click on OK. And as you can see, the system will filter out the entries based on my selection. Additionally, if you would like to sort the entries by ascending or descending order based on column values, you can also click on the corresponding column header, like so. Finally, if you would like to export this list into an Excel format, you can also click on Export over here. After you do so, your browser will automatically download an Excel file for future use. So, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching.